I just watched this last night. It was awesome. We're on our way today to go to the Anime Expo convention, whatever the heck, in Ontario. I'm very excited, and that's why I finally kind of semi-did my makeup today. So get this. Through much debate and much coaching and much tribulation, Kevin is now a lot more loose with what he decides to put on social. And the reason why that's important is because social media is one of the very great tools for our business in which we market ourselves, get inquiries, and pay for things, right? And live. So social media is actually really, really important to our business. Over the years, since its inception, basically back in like 2008 with Facebook, there's been this trend. Necessary it is to be on social, to have brands be on social, to be advertising in social, to be present, to have social media accounts, and this sort of weight and pressure that comes with having a business and then having to live in a social media world that we live in today, which is unprecedented. So we're all treading new waters and dealing with the consequences, good and bad. The reason why I bring up, oh, finally, like it's something great, and finally Kevin wants to loosen and open the floodgates a little bit. We're a wedding photography business, and the problem was that I saw, okay, in order to organically market ourselves in a way that is truly authentic, that doesn't necessarily need a lot of money, and that is sustainable. You can't just post one picture proud of, but you can't just do that, not in this day and age. The complaint that I got back from him was, well, I'm not like that. I don't like to share my life or take lots of selfies and I was like, dude, I never asked you to do that. I just asked you to share something that is semi-related to what we do so that people can see the human behind the business. Because as it's been said before, humans don't really like to do business with corporations, companies. They like to do business with people that they like, know, and trust, right? It's been known. One of the easiest ways I think that we can do that is to just let people see who you are. Give your opinions on things, educate your industry, be a voice, be a leader in your industry, be somebody of value and of service in your industry, not just look at me. And I'm sure there's plenty of people who do that and are successful and are able to pay their mortgage and stuff like that. But I'm more thinking of how are we going to last in this ever-changing world. I do know and understand the repercussions of being too social on social media, where things can be faked, you can become fake, you can do it for the camera, do it for the vlog kind of personality, and you lose yourself in the process. But I don't take, maybe at some point I did, where I thought that everything that I was putting out into social media was truly represented who I am, and it was exactly who I was. And if I didn't put it out there, if I did put it out there, I was doing myself a disservice and not playing up to the current standard. That's a very dangerous place to be in that you're like, oh, I'm not posting as much in so-and-so, or I don't have as much cool selfies, or I don't look good in my selfies, or the composition's not right in my Instagram photos. Like, who gives a you have to do what's right for you and not take social media in this balloon that it's become. Whether you see it as a good thing or a bad thing, I see it as like it can be a very, very good thing, and it can be a very, very bad thing. It's a tool though. It's just there for you to use, and you can elect to use it or you can elect not to use it. And the way that you want to use it, it has to work for you, right? You don't have to put a million selfies of yourself. You don't have to have like picture perfect. It's whatever works. I'm very much aware of the repercussions of social media, but it's really up to you and the responsibility of you to handle this tool in the way that you see fit, and the way that's going to benefit you, the way that's going to serve, the way that's going to educate, the way that's going to bring back good karma for yourself. There's no point in comparing yourself, really. You can see what's out there, and you can see what so-and-so is doing and go, ooh, I don't want to be like that, or ooh, I want to be like that. Cool. In very many cases, yes, it can be very serious. Yes, it can be very, emotional and hard-hitting, that social can be and can be used for. But this argument or this wave of social media being this evil thing or this thing where like it can't help you, like you can't use it wisely, is kind of silly. And so I'm so thankful that we're kind of being both on the same page. I see social media as a game. It's a game. It can let you do the things that you want to do, in that social media, if you use it to your advantage and you use it in a way that is responsible, you can stop paying for certain advertising like Wedding Wire or The Knot and still bring in the same, if not more, inquiries for your business. Ding, 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 that's what we did last year. That is the power of social media, and it doesn't have to be this thing that you think it is because other people that you don't approve of or other methods, the way that they use it are using it. You can always make something your own. Guns don't kill people. People with guns who are irresponsible kill people. That sort of mentality. That's how I think social media should be used, or how it can be used in your business, and it's nothing to be afraid of. For example, Zucks just said, hey, we're not going to be promoting too many brands and businesses anymore. And we used to, every Thursday, or actually every day, post something on Facebook in our business page. And then he made that announcement, and then nobody was viewing our video that we worked so hard on. And we're like, huh, why is that? Why did nobody view it? Panicking, like, oh my God, Facebook doesn't work. That's what Kevin was saying to me. I was like, what? Chill out. Just share it on your personal page. Like, reshare it. It's a game. So I find it very interesting. I'm very thankful that we're opening the doors a little bit, not taking social media too seriously. I'd like to know your thoughts on this subject. Leave them in the comments, and we'll see you next time. For now, we're off to the Anime Expo, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Maybe I'll find another patch to put here on this souvenir jacket. I have a slew of more space to cover, but yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, please like it. I think there's more to say about this topic in general, but that was a very quick way of getting out a lot that was on my mind and maybe not as succinct. So I'd like to continue this conversation maybe in another video and in the comments. So we'll see you next time. Subscribe for more stuff like this, more videos right here.